Welcome, seekers. This is the path of knowledge, and I am the traveler, your guide through the veiled corridors of truth, scripture, and hidden wisdom. Today, we walk among giants, not metaphorically, but literally. The Nephilim. Were they fallen angels, offspring of the divine and human, or something even more mysterious? Their presence echoes from the ancient past. Their shadows fall across the pages of sacred texts. Let us begin. The Nephilim first appear in the Hebrew Bible, in Genesis 6:1-4. This is what it says. When human beings began to increase in number on the earth, and daughters were born to them, the sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose. Then the Lord said, "My spirit will not contend with humans forever, for they are mortal. Their days will be 120 years. The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward, when the sons of God went to the daughters of humans and had children by them. They were the heroes of old, men of renown." This passage has puzzled scholars, mystics, and theologians for centuries. Who were the sons of God? And who were these children of such unions, the Nephilim? The term Nephilim comes from the Hebrew root NPL, meaning to fall. Many interpret this as the fallen ones. The Nephilim were the offspring of divine beings and human women, the result of a forbidden union. But who were these sons of God? For deeper insight, we turn to the Book of Enoch, an ancient Jewish text that expands upon the Genesis account. Though not canon in most traditions, it was revered by early Christians and quoted by Jude in the New Testament. Word Enoch 6:1-2 states, "And it came to pass when the children of men had multiplied that in those days were born unto them beautiful and comely daughters. And the angels, the children of heaven, saw and lusted after them, and said to one another, Come, let us choose us wives from among the children of men, and beget us children." These angels were called the Watchers, and their leader was named Semjaza. He, along with 200 other angels, descended upon Mount Hermon and made a pact to defy heaven together. They mated with human women, creating the Nephilim, giants of immense size and unnatural power. Word Enoch 7:2 says, "And they became pregnant, and they bare great giants, whose height was 3,000 ells. They taught humanity forbidden knowledge, astrology, warfare, enchantments, root-cutting, and metalwork. This corruption spread like wildfire across the earth. And so, divine judgment came." Why was the earth flooded? Many assume it was due to human sin alone, but the Book of Enoch offers a more specific reason. The Nephilim and their fathers, the Watchers, had polluted creation. Genesis 6:5-7 reads, "The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth. So the Lord said, I will wipe from the face of the earth the human race I have created, for I regret that I have made them." And from Enoch, 1 Enoch 10:9, God commands the angel Michael, "Proclaim the judgment upon Azazel, bind him hand and foot, and cast him into the darkness, and make an opening in the desert, which is in Dudael, and cast him therein." Azazel was one of the Watchers, blamed for teaching humanity the art of war and vanity. The Watchers were bound beneath the earth, and the Nephilim, their children, were wiped out by the waters of the flood. But their spirits, they did not vanish. In Enoch 15:8-10, God declares, "And now the giants, who are produced from the spirits and flesh, shall be called evil spirits upon the earth, and on the earth shall be their dwelling. Evil spirits have proceeded from their bodies. because they are born from men and from the holy watchers. They shall be evil spirits on earth. These evil spirits, the disembodied souls of the Nephilim, became what many today know as demons. They are not fallen angels themselves, but their corrupted children. They roam the earth, seeking embodiment, influencing the hearts of humankind. The war in heaven, the fall of the Watchers, and the rise of the Nephilim laid the foundation for this great cosmic struggle, a battle we are still entangled in today. Genesis 6 says, "The Nephilim were on the earth in those days, and also afterward." This mysterious phrase suggests their return, or perhaps their survival. In Numbers 13:33, when the Israelites scout the land of Canaan, "We saw the Nephilim there. The descendants of Anak come from the Nephilim. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them." The Anakim, the Rephaim, the Emim, these were tribes of giants. And from these bloodlines came Goliath, the Philistine champion slain by David. 1 Samuel 17:4 tells us, "A champion named Goliath, who was from Gath, came out of the Philistine camp. His height was 6 cubits and a span. That's over 9 feet tall. He was not an isolated giant. The Bible names others. Lahmi, the brother of Goliath, and a giant with 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, descendants of Rapha. These remnants of the Nephilim bloodline were systematically wiped out by Israel's kings at God's command. The Book of Enoch names many of the Watchers: Semjaza, the leader Azazel, the teacher of warfare and cosmetics, Armaros, who taught spells Barakel, who taught astrology, Kokabel, the star watcher Penamu, who taught the secrets of writing. Their names echo through the occult, the esoteric, and even modern pop culture. Yet they are real, if not in body, then in legacy. Their offspring altered the course of history, and their spirits may still linger among us. We find parallel tales around the world. In Greek mythology, the Titans were divine beings who mingled with mortals. In Hinduism, the Asuras rebelled against the Devas, divine order. In Mesopotamian lore, the Anunnaki descended from the heavens. In Egyptian belief, gods like Osiris and Set walked the earth. Every culture tells a story of gods, angels, or beings from beyond, descending, mating, teaching, and often corrupting. Today, some claim sleep paralysis, demonic possession, and shadow people are evidence of these disembodied Nephilim spirits. Could alien abduction phenomena be misinterpreted spiritual encounters? Could modern occultism, even technological manipulation, be their continued influence? The fallen ones may not wear flesh anymore, but they seek influence through other means. The tale of the Nephilim is not just a myth. It is a spiritual warning, and a truth encoded into scripture and mystery. We live in a world where giants once walked, and perhaps still do, in forms we do not yet understand. Evil does not always wear horns. Sometimes, it walks in the shadows of history. To walk the path of knowledge is to understand not only the light, but the darkness from which we were saved. Thank you, Seeker, for walking this path with me. If this awakened something in you, like this video, subscribe to the channel and share it with those ready for truth. Drop the word giants in the comments if you're ready to dig even deeper. This is the Traveler, reminding you, the past is not dead, it sleeps beneath our feet. Until next time, walk wisely.